Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. Yes, I have missed my videos on Tuesday and my podcast this past weekend. Y'all, I'm struggling a bit. I'm struggling a little bit. Got me some coffee today though. And my hit me with your best pot. Yeah. Got some new creamer I'm trying out. It's some kind of, I don't know, it's one of those creamers that's supposed to be, I guess if you're doing that, what is that thing called? I don't know. I know it's got butter in it, so it's got to be good, right? It has no sugar in it. It's actually pretty good. I like it. Anywho, after that weird introduction, let's just move on, shall we? First, I'd like to say welcome new subscribers. Welcome back, subscribers. I'm happy to have you here with me during my maker shenanigans. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things, so I do consider this a maker channel, so you'll see a little bit of all of that on here. So if you like those things, hang around. You never know what you might see. Okay. I do apologize for missing videos, but I have again been feeling not so great. I don't know what's going on this year. It's it's kicking me in the butt so far. But I am feeling better today, as you can probably tell by my energy. You probably can't tell because you didn't see me when I was not feeling well. But anyway, y'all, it's raining here again. It's rained every week since the beginning of the year, and I mean like rain. It's rained all day today. The temperature has dropped. It's cold, it's windy, it's raining. I don't like it, and I had to go out in it. Got my sweatshirt on with my butt first coffee. Yeah. Today is Thursday when I typically do a Happy Mail or a review, and since I don't have anything to review yet, because I haven't yet to do my swatches on my Live Brand yarn, I do have some Happy Mail. I ordered me a few things for Valentine's Day. I figured, why not? Plus, there was a couple of things that were really good deals, so I just couldn't resist it. So, you know, yeah, and you probably have noticed that I have not updated the shop in quite a bit. There's barely anything in there. My Etsy shop, I am going to be working tomorrow on finishing up. I've got bags that are almost finished. I just haven't finished them yet because I've been feeling bad, and that's all there is to it. I will have to say that it's not necessarily like a cold, or although my sinuses have been driving me crazy because of all this rain, it's other stuff that, and I'll go into the doctor next Friday. Hopefully you can figure some things out because I'm tired of it. All right, so let's just look at the fun stuff, shall we, instead of talking about all that madness. I have an announcement at the end of the video. You might want to stick around for it, or you could just fast forward through it if you don't want to watch the other stuff, but hey, I will never know. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that, but I can't control what you do. I'm a little loopy today, y'all, because I'm tired. The rain is making me sleepy. That's why I have the coffee. I'm ready to just sit under a blanket and crochet for the rest of the day, or knit, perhaps, whatever floats my fancy. But I wanted to do a video because I haven't done one in too long. So, first thing I want to show y'all, got my Southern Skeins. Probably not that side. My Southern Skeins sock club, which I always love. I did notice, and I need to ask her about this while she's watching. You can tell me, Jenna. I noticed I don't know if it's a different club because she still had the listings up for her sock club, but she has another club called the Knot Sock Club. And it will have different types of yarns in it, like different weights of yarn even, and different fibers of yarn. So if it's a different club, I might switch to that club. So, anywho, and I have talked to her about doing a pattern for her club. I don't know. I'm thinking she started another club. I'm thinking that's what it is. The same price as this one. $25, includes shipping in the United States. It's an awesome club. Hand-dyed yarn. Gotta love hand-dyed yarn. So, this one is, she designed the pattern for this month. It is, I gotta make sure I don't show any codes. So she's got her, I can see her face. Look at there. It's Jenna. She designed a sock pattern, a knitted, it is a knit one. Sometimes she has crochet ones in the club, but she's got to have someone to do a pattern for crochet, which is why I'm going to do one. I just got to get with her what month that'll actually be. Yeah, so this month is Tranquility sock pattern. We get 100 grams, 430 yards of romance colorway on the 75-25. I always want to say Southwest when I see SW Merino, but it is not Southwest Merino. It is Superwash Merino nylon sock yarn. And then the 20 gram, 92 yards of love colorway. This time it has Stellina in it, which means it's sparkly. All right, so this came in a super cute, I've already opened it. Y'all, I'm not waiting to open stuff till I can record. It was wrapped up like this with this little ribbon, and it's got this cute little heart. Look, there's seeds in there and you can plant it. It's got flowers. I'm gonna plant these. I gotta clean out my flower bed. If it'll ever stop raining, I'll clean out my flower bed. Anyway. Yeah, that's really cute. I like that. This little seed. Speaking of this little paper, y'all, when the weather warms up, before it gets too hot, because it gets really hot down here, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna do a video about making handmade paper from paper scraps. I did a blog post, but it was like junk mail, so it is a little different. It turns into a gray blob if you don't. This will be more like if you do a lot of printed out patterns that maybe you don't want to use anymore, or if you do paper piecing and you got like paper or quilt patterns or embroidery, you know, anything like that you got a lot of printer paper that you don't need anymore, that's what it would be. I got sidetracked, but just made me think about that. Anyway, let's look at the rest of this. So we got that, and we got this super cute heart stitch marker. Come on, focus for me. Yeah, it's probably not gonna focus because of that, but it's like a jewelry looking heart. And then we got some raspberry royal Bigelow tea. Sounds delicious. All right, here is the yarn. Look at it, isn't it pretty? It's purple, which I love, and then you got some sparkly red, and the sparkle in the red is like pink. It looks hot pink or something, which is super cool. Let's try and get this to focus on here. Oh yeah, I really like this. I like having the purple with the red instead of just, you know, pinks and stuff. Purple is a good color. Yeah, soft and squishy as usual. Nope, that didn't work. It doesn't want to focus back on me. It likes the yarn too much. There we go. So here is, this is February Sock Club from Southern Skeins. Yeah. I'm always excited when I see that in the mail. Da, 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 da. Although I've only actually made one of the patterns that came with it. That's typical for me though. Alright, what else did I get this week? I got a package from Dawn Good Yarn. Can you hear it? There's something fun in there. They sent an email out this week, which I only saw this one. This whole pack was like $15. Well, except the yarn, I added it on for $5, I think, or something like that. It was to help. A lot of times they'll do little fundraising kind of promotions where proceeds will go to help a specific person. That usually works for them in India. So, anyway, this was a, what was this thing called? Kids Winter Break Pack. Looked like fun to me. I'm just a big kid sometimes, so you know, why not? So this is what was in it for $15. You got a DIY pom-pom kit, which I have one of those over there still that I haven't used. This whole thing's got a Velcro. And it comes with, actually it comes with two different, if you haven't ever seen one, pieces of fun fur. This is so soft too. 2 pieces of the fur. And it comes with like 2 little poofy cotton things to put in there. And it has, what is this thing? Oh, it's a tutorial. And then it also has the needle and thread and snaps to make a pom-pom with. I just haven't made one. I have another set over there. So I haven't made one, but it seems like a pretty good little set. And then it also came with a little pack of back quarter fabrics. This is sari silk fabric. It's very pretty. It's red. It has a little black pattern on it. I was a member of their Fabric of the Month Club. They have a Fabric of the Month Club, and you get, what is that? Their fat quarters are actually at 18 by 24. Most fat quarters are 18 by 21. But this, I don't know how many of these are in here. I think it was 4 or 5 in there. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. 4 or 5 fat quarters in the club. And you get an extra, which was always, see, this is the silk ribbon that matches it. And I have quite the stacks of them. It wasn't always silk. I got some cotton one time. They were usually hand-dyed stuff. You know, it was a nice fabric. But what I didn't like about it is that you always, the bonus ribbon was always ribbon that was the same as the fabric. That didn't make any sense to me. So, anyway, it was a pretty cool little club if you want to collect some silk sari fat quarters. So that was part of that kit too. And then you get this little pamphlet. Well, no, this is just a pamphlet talking about their different clubs. They got a bunch of different clubs. They got fun clubs. I think that's just some of their projects. No, it's just a pamphlet. I thought it was for this kit, but it's not. It's just a pamphlet. But we also got this bead set in here. This is actually a jewelry making kit. It has you can't see it, but up under it has this case, and it has all these beads, and it has the elastic. It has some earring wires and stuff to make elastic bracelets in it. So it's a whole kit. So that was in there. And these buttons was in there. These little handmade sheepy buttons. That's a funky looking sheep right there, but they're all different. They're made of like, is this made of clay? These are giving employment to women in South Africa, handmade fully washable buttons. They feel unfinished, but they have some glaze on it, so I don't know. But I think they're maybe made of clay or something. I don't know. They have a texture that reminds me of unfinished clay. So, no, I'm not having any luck with this thing today. So all of that came with that, what was it, $15? The bead kit, the buttons, the ribbon and fabric, and the pom-pom kit, which I thought was a pretty good deal. Plus it was helping somebody else. So I like that. And then I opted to add in, I think this was $5, some yarn, of course. This is a lace weight ombre recycled silk yarn. It's green for St. Patrick's Day coming up. I could maybe make something with that. I don't know. I like the shades of green. It's very bright. It is very bright. It's that bright, y'all. I'm looking at my light because it's... That was my dog, if you heard that. That was not me. That was my dog. But anyway, I got that with it. So, let's stick these back in here. That was one thing I got in the mail. This one wasn't really my Valentine's Day gift. This was just because it was a great deal. And then this next thing was actually a gift for my son, but I thought y'all would enjoy seeing it. It was a t-shirt. I get a lot of his t-shirts from woot.com, which is W-O-O-T. I think they're kind of connected to Amazon, because if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it and you can get free shipping. So, they have a lot of cool shirts. They have a whole t-shirt shop, and they're not super pricey as some of these shirts can be, but this one right here I thought he would appreciate. Look at that. Isn't that funny? And if you know art, there is a painting. I believe the painting's called The Scream. That's what it's mimicking. But it has the gingerbread man from, I'm thinking that's Shrek, that maybe that it's in, and then the Cookie Monster in the background. Oh, I thought this was funny and would be right up his alley. So, he has a birthday coming up in April. Although I sent him a picture of just the image. I didn't say it was a shirt or a shirt I had got for him, and he thought it was funny, so. We'll see if he figures it out. Maybe he will. So that was not Happy Mail for me, but I still enjoy it. So, it's got yarn in it, but it's not, it's all the same yarn. It's this baby soft boucle, and it's in this tan color. If y'all are subscribed to Line Brand emails, y'all may have seen the flash sale they had where they had them for $1 a skein. Yeah. So, normally this is not something I would buy because it's most of the patterns that go with it are baby patterns, but I think it is Jess from Make and Do Crew has a pattern for a hoodie, a Sherpa looking hoodie with pockets. It is Tunisian crochet, but it uses this yarn, and I loved it when I saw it. I've been wanting to do, I've done Tunisian crochet a little bit, but I want to get a set of those interchangeable hooks before I do anything like this. But I said, I'm going ahead and get that because I needed 15 skeins to make my size. So at $1 a skein, that was a no-brainer, y'all. That was a no-brainer. So it was a whole $15 plus shipping, which I think was $6. Not too bad, because that yarn normally runs $4.99 a skein, I think. So yeah. I got another weird booklet. I call them weird booklets because look at the labels on those. Well, that's not gonna focus, but this is an old booklet because 2005. 15 years old. You can tell by the labels on the yarn in here. I must got a bunch of these laying around. It does have 4 easy ponchos, knit and crochet, using chenille thick and quick, which I don't think they make anymore. Fun fur, homespun, and line boucle. So that happened, and y'all, they had another flash sale go out this morning, which I missed. But that Z-Twist yarn, they had it. You had to buy 5 of it to get it for $1, but you get 5 for $5. It's an acrylic, but the Z-twist is supposed to be twisted in a way that mimics the way you crochet. It's supposed, I don't know if it makes a difference when you crochet. I've never used it before. But y'all, that stuff was sold out. Because by the time I saw the email, I was like, hey, let me look at that. And it was like, we don't got no more. But it said they would put some back in stock as soon. But I don't know if they will before the sale is over. So, anywho. So, next, I'm going to show you what I got for my Valentine's Day gift. I love the Happy Planner stuff. I use a Happy Planner. I use them for my journals, for crochet and sewing and all the different things. I have a different one for each because I found some calendar, pre-printed calendar ones on clearance one time, and I just kind of doctored them up to be what I wanted them to be and not use the calendar. So now I buy a new calendar one or new calendar stuff every year usually. But they had a 75% off sale going on, and I'm not sure if it's still going on. I'll look and see if it is. It was on the Happy Planner site. It wasn't like, I know they sell them at Michael's and Joann's too, but this was on the Happy Planner site. It was a super clearance. So I picked up a few things because it was really great prices. The first one I picked up was this t-shirt because, y'all, it says, live creatively. I was gonna say, you can see the colors in the, there's color. It is, that's weird. The live is, okay, there you can see the color in the live. It says live creatively. I think I got this shirt for $5, y'all. $4.99. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was usually like 25 bucks. So, yeah. It might have been up to 80% off. I don't know. They had some really great deals going on. So I got that shirt. And then I got, most of what I got was, okay, they have these covers for the Happy Planners. And I never bought one before because they're usually like $25. I think these were like $4.99, y'all. So I got several of them for my different journals that I keep. So this one says, just do your thing. So what it does is it holds my Happy Planner. I can slide it, you just slide it in there, and then it has a pen holder and some little things where you tuck other stuff, and it kind of helps keep it protected. Plus it makes it much easier to sit, like if you wanted to store it on a shelf or something, it makes it much easier to do that. And it was, for that price, I was like, guess what, I'm getting one for all my planners. That's my biggest one. The other planners are smaller. They're the classic planner. This is classic deluxe or something like that. So I got a gold one. I got a rose gold one. And I got this super fun white embossed dot one. So these are for my smaller ones. At that price, it's like I'm going to put a cover on all of them. Because they were $5. I don't know if that's still going on now. I need to go check it out because there was some screaming deals. If you don't have a planner yet for the year, they had some in there that were dated for $5 or, yeah, I mean, they were cheap. So I also got me a mini planner. This one's undated. It comes with some little stickers. And this one's super cool. That looks like faux wood over there. And then it has this pretty little thing. So you can put who it's from. And you can start it whenever you want to. It has a full calendar page and a daily planner. Okay? Because my big one doesn't have daily. It has punch list things, which I like. Because in my big one, I can keep up with like everything and see where it overlaps. I wanted this little one to take with me, so if I'm somewhere and I need to make an appointment or I need to note something happened, I usually do it on my phone. But here's why I don't want to do it on my phone anymore, because I'm always on my phone or on the computer doing stuff. I just want to write in a book, okay? I just want to write in a book. That's all it is. But this one was really cool. At the beginning of each month, it has a little divider tab and this little thing where you can write down top 3 this month, birthdays and important dates. And this says, your vibe attracts your tribe. Although I do agree with that saying, I don't like people saying that you're in my tribe. It sounds weird to me. I don't know. But I'll say I found my people. My people, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you meet another crafty person in the store, and you get to talking about the crafty thing that you're looking at. It's always an exciting moment. Anyway, also got this, which is, what is it? Stickers, sticky notes, and cardstock. So it has a little paper pad with stickers, like different kinds of stickers, little to-do list stickery things. It's got these tiny little post-it notes. I'm gonna focus on here. I got them. I really like this one with the focus, and it has glasses. It's got these little tabs you can put in. They all say different things. Here, let's look at the back of it. So all of this is in there. Those are always fun things to put into your planner if you do that sort of thing. And then I got this notebook. I like that. I have several notebooks by them too. They're just fun to look at, y'all. And this one was, like I said, super cheap. So good things are going to happen. Yeah. See the lemon? Making tequilas. Not tequilas. What do they call them? I don't know. I don't drink enough stuff like that to know. What did they say? I've heard people say lemonade, but I've seen other people say something about making some kind of drink with it. But anyway, good things are going to happen. And look, this is the main reason I picked this one, because I had that jar. I love mason jars. There is beauty in simplicity. It's only got 3 dividers in it, and it's got this little buffalo plaid. Love me some buffalo plaid. And this one says squeeze the day. And this has just got lined paper in it for doodling or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. So that was what I got for Valentine's Day for myself. That odor from the Happy Planner, excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Good gracious alive. Take a little sip of coffee. All right then. Now, talk a little bit about some stuff. Since I showed you all my fun stuff. So, if you are signed up for my newsletter, you may have already seen some of this stuff because I put it in my newsletter. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, you need to do that. I'm going to try to figure out how to put the sign up down here. But you can go straight to my blog. If you're on a computer, look on the right hand side. There's a sign up for it. Or if you're on a phone, it puts that up under. So just scroll down till you find it. Okay? If you have issues with it, please email me, because I don't know if you're having issues unless you tell me. Because sometimes people email me and they're having issues, and I don't know that's happening, so I have to try to fix it. So, in my newsletter, I said that I got all these ideas swimming around in my head, right? It's been kind of clogging me up a little bit because I want to do all these new things, but I got to get finished with all these other things that keep piling up. It's really, it's giving me brain lock, a creative block to a certain, let me try to say that again. It's giving me creative block, okay? It's making me not want to do anything because I can't do the new things I want to do. So I'm trying to finish up these old things that I really need to finish up. Not old things, just other stuff that I need to do. So I figured if I wrote them down, it might make me feel better. It did make me feel a little bit better, although I'm really anxious to get going on. So I've talked about a couple of them on here already. New items for the shop. I want to do the coil rope baskets. I want to do pin cushions. I had some interest in that when I mentioned it before. Maybe with my little scraps. I think that would be fun to do. I got a lot of scraps I need to use up, y'all. I'm also designing a Mega Maker tote. Okay, I have a every time I try to say Mega Maker, it goes Mega Maker bag, which is, I've shown it before. It has a drawstring. It's made out of the heavy duty fabrics and quilted, and it's got lots of pockets in it. It's just a huge drawstring bag with a big handle on it, and it's made for toting a lot of maker goodies, like especially an Afghan project or projects with big yarn. You know, it's made to hold a lot. But I wanted to design a tote. You know, I have my maker totes, standard tote size, you know, that you might tote things around in. I wanted to make one that is the same size as the base of that Mega Maker, but it has handles and not a drawstring top, right? It has the handles like my tote bag, because I want to design some that are quilted, you know, for just big totes you might need for something. But I also want to design it because I've got some waterproof, well, some outdoor fabrics that in the summertime I want to do some of those, which wouldn't be quilted, but they would be something you could take to the beach or something like that, maybe. If y'all go to the beach, I don't do such things, but anyway. So those, I'm working on those things. I'm hoping to put some in the shop this weekend. We will see how it goes. Because I have my traveling maker bag too, which I have one sitting over here I just need to finish up that I was going to put in the shop, because they don't hardly ever make it in the shop. People ask me to make them. It is the size of my Mega Maker without the big band with the drawstring, and it has a zipper, and it has it's like a purse, y'all, okay? It's made like a purse. I will pop a picture in here. Of a tote that I did for someone, and I usually, it's a pocketbook. That's what it's made. I call it the traveling maker because you can stuff other smaller project bags in it and your other stuff that you need, and you can tote it, you know, with you when you're traveling to wherever you're going. That might be fun. So yeah, I want to do those things. I really need to get, I don't know, I need to get my whatever's going on with my body under control, and maybe I can focus better on those things. Also, I am thinking, so my Mini Maker Bag Club has been very popular, okay? Guys, I don't have any more, so please understand that unless somebody drops out, I cannot add anybody else, because I know everybody sees my videos. I do the preview videos for people so they can see what's coming up if they want to. Some of them want to be surprised, some of them want to see what's coming. I did not expect it to be that popular, okay? I honestly did not think. I thought maybe I had 10 or 15 people in it. I think I'd have almost 30 people in it. So it's causing me some issues because I'm stressing about it, because it's hard for me to put a listing up for it for the people to buy who are already in the club for the year without other people trying to buy it. So I can't do any more than that. I'm struggling to keep up with the club members that I have, plus trying to put stuff in the shop and all the other stuff that I do. So what I thought about doing, this will be coming out later in the year. I don't know when I'll put it out. I'm thinking about doing a maker advent calendar. So What is a maker advent calendar, you might ask? I see advent calendars all the time for all kinds of things, right? You can find them for all kinds of things. In the crafting community, mostly you see them for yarn. I don't think I've ever seen a fabric one, personally, but most of the time it's yarn. I partnered with Southern Skeins this past year and did a maker bag for her advent calendar. We kind of partnered together for that. A maker advent calendar would be where you would have, you do the typical thing where typical advent calendars, you start on the 1st of December, you open up through Christmas Eve. This would have maker goodies in it, like you may find some yarn in it, you may find some fabric in it, you may find some little scissors in it, some pins, some fun notepads, little sticky notepads. Don't you love those? Washi tape, just things like that. That's fun for people who like to make stuff. That's not limited to necessarily of a certain area of making. I thought that would be fun to do. So I'd love to hear what y'all think about it. Because I think what I'll do, I'm going to try to, most of the time the yarny ones are $100 or more. Which I understand that because it's hand-dyed yarn and you got to dye all those mini, I know that's got to be time consuming. One for 24 of one color doesn't seem like a lot to you. Multiply that times however many you sold, right? I would love to hear what kind of price range you'd like it to be in, because if you keep it in a smaller, say $50 and under range, you can still put some fun stuff in it, though not as many fun things, right? If I went on up to a bigger level, I would probably put some things in there, like some small, I could possibly put in like a mini maker bag at least, and a small zippy pouch at some point in there, beyond, that would be some of the things in there. So I'd love to hear what y'all think about that and what kind of price range y'all would think. And if you would like to do, I know a lot of people like to try to do payments on it or something like that. I'd love to be able to offer that option. I know how that is. So I just want to know what y'all think about it, okay? So that's something else that is swimming around in my brain. Another thing that's swimming around in my brain that I'm going to be doing on the blog, and I possibly will be doing some videos for, is a series I'm going to start called Use All the Fabric, okay? If you've been around here for a while, you may know that I keep all the fabric. I keep all the selvage edges. I have a bag over here with all of this stuff that most normal people would throw away because I'm weird like that. I just can't get rid of it. And I have done some things with this on the blog. I've done some fun projects with it, but I thought it would be fun to do a series about, like the first part of the series would be what to do with selvage edges, and then maybe what to do with the trims or something like that. What to do, because since I use all kinds of fabric, I don't just use quilting cotton, I use apparel fabrics. I would have one for apparel fabrics. So I have plans to do a series of blog posts that will involve using all the fabric, and I may do some videos for some tutorial Tuesdays. Now, I had planned on doing a tutorial Tuesday this Tuesday, but guess what? I didn't feel good, so I couldn't do it. I had all planned out what I was gonna do. Didn't happen. I'll try to do videos all this weekend, and then I can have them edited and uploaded and ready to go, so I don't have to try to do it in the middle of the week, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so those are some fun things coming up. I don't know that I covered everything that I put in that email, but those are things I'm excited about. Things I want to do. I just got to get my maker mojo in order and keep it focused on things, right? Okay, so my other announcement into this, I've been talking about doing a big giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers because I made it to the 1,000 mark, which I'm super excited about. And yes, I already have videos, ads on my videos. And that may seem like it came about really quickly if you listen to some other people's videos, but I had started that process in the very beginning when I started my channel, because that was my intent, was to get to a point where I could do that, because the money that comes from that allows me to do more of the stuff that I do, right? That and share with y'all more things, and making, and all those things. I know they can be annoying. I tried not to set it to be too many ads. We'll see how it goes. I don't have any control over what ads they show you. That's usually based on stuff that you look at, unless you're in certain places that have laws against that. You know, they handle that part. I don't decide that. So yeah, it's just a way. That's also a way for you to support somebody you enjoy watching if you can't spend the money to buy the things they make. Does that make sense? Yeah, so but that's why that process happened so quickly for me, because I had already set that up. Plus I have a blog or website that already has Google ads on it, so that's probably part of the reason it went faster for me. I haven't had anybody ask me a question about that. I just thought I'd say that. If you're intending on doing that in the beginning, you should go ahead and fill out the stuff, and then you don't have to wait as long. So anywho, what I decided to do, instead of having a big giveaway, because half the time I get a bunch of people who maybe come and sign up because somebody tells them about the giveaway, which is fine. But then I have had a couple where I drew a name and nobody ever claimed the prize, and sometimes I draw another name and they don't claim the prize. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be the year of Happy Mail, to show my appreciation for having me reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to receive some Happy Mail, send me your address, email it to me, tell me what your favorite craft is. If you have several crafts, put that in there. I'd love to hear from you. And I don't know if I do 1 a month or 2 a month, whatever I'm feeling like doing. I'll pick somebody and send them a bag of goodies. It will come in this bag right now. If I change the bag, I'll let you know. These are left over from last summer, and I felt like, even though it's not summer right now, hello sunshine, I miss you sunshine, because I'm tired of the rain. So there's a little bit of sunshine in your mailbox, so that way I know these people are going to get the stuff. Okay, so what could possibly come in the Happy Mail? Well, you know, I do all the making stuff, so if you really like all the making stuff, you can tell me that. I could put things like fabric in there, yarn in there, buttons, beads, scrapbook paper, you know, I got all that stuff, you know, and just tell me what you like to do, and I will find something it will come from my stash, this Happy Mail, and I'll send it your way. So that's what I'm saying, and that's my announcement. I'm not doing a big huge giveaway and picking a random winner, because it doesn't seem to be working very well for me here lately on that end. I decided I would just send out Happy Mail at random intervals for the rest of the year, and that is kind of like my thank you for helping me get to 1,000, because I super appreciate it. And I'm always happy to have y'all here. I always love reading y'all's comments. I know I'm behind on answering them. I apologize for that. Hold on just a second. My nose was running, I had to catch it. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So if you want some Happy Mail, send me your address. And my email is down below. Tell me what you like to make. Because if you don't tell me what you like to make, I'm liable to not pick you, because I would just like to know kind of what you would like to receive, you know. And I will put stuff in this bag and send it out to you. And yeah, this is open to anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna open it to anybody. So even if you're not in the United States, I'll open it to them because I get to decide who I'm gonna pick. I'll just probably try to go in order of the emails as they come in or something like that. And I will, if you don't want me to say who I sent it to, please let me know that too. Otherwise, I'm going to say, hey, I sent half email to such and such this week or this month or whatever. Okay? So that's what I'm doing. That's what I decided to do. So I've seen some other. Was Classy Kim doing half email? Somebody else was doing half email. I can't remember who it was. I thought that's a really good idea. I'd really like to do something like that. So this has gone on way longer than I expected it to, but that's what happens when I don't talk to y'all for a while. I have a lot to say, and I got to get it out. So, what am I doing? Today is Thursday. That's why I had my afternoon coffee. And tomorrow's Friday. Thirdly, looking forward to getting up Friday morning and doing some making. Because I've been crocheting a lot. So, I plan on doing a podcast this weekend. And I'll show you stuff I've been working on. Hopefully I have more to show you by then. But, I'm glad to get back to it. I'm glad I'm feeling better finally because it's no fun to feel murky. That's how I felt. That's weird, I know. But, yeah. I was trying to see if there's anything else. I don't think so. My parents invited me to go eat hamburgers and oyster stew with them Friday night. Yes, I know that's a weird combination, but it has been a family tradition that my dad carried on from his family. It's quite delicious. I actually did a blog post about it and an oyster stew recipe if you haven't ever had it. I did not used to eat the oysters. I would only eat the stew part, which is actually milk and butter and stuff. Now I do eat the oysters. I enjoy them. But I'll link that down below if you want to go check it out. It's cold this weekend, and we were talking the other day about how we hadn't done that this year yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. So, yeah, I'll let y'all go before I keep rambling on. And y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all later. Bye.